are you feeling today? Are you feeling good, excited, sad, or stressed? Sometimes it can seem like our mood changes out of nowhere, but actually, there are many chemical and physical changes taking place in our brains that make us feel the way we feel. So, let's take a closer look. Let's start with happiness. What makes you happy? There can be many different reasons why we feel happy. And there are many different brain chemicals called neurotransmitters which can make us feel happy. Let's say you just scored in a sports game. This can be a very rewarding feeling. The brain's reward system includes different parts of the brain like the nucleus accumbens and the prefrontal cortex. One of the neurotransmitters involved is dopamine. More dopamine in the nucleus accumbens leads to a feeling of reward. In the prefrontal cortex, dopamine contributes to attention, motivation, and decision making to help you score that goal. Another important neurotransmitter in reward and happiness is oxytocin. Oxytocin is very important in social interactions. For example, when you spend time with your friends and family, oxytocin makes you feel good. Neurons which make oxytocin are found in a part of the brain called the hypothalamus. These neurons can release the oxytocin they make into other parts of the brain, such as the nucleus accumbens, which is important for reward, and the hippocampus, which is important for memory and social behavior. So spending time with people you like releases oxytocin, which not only makes you feel good, but also boosts your memory. Oxytocin is often called the love hormone or the cuddle hormone because it is released during social interactions such as hugging a friend or chatting about your favorite type of music. Do you like sports? Exercise can make us feel good too. During exercise, our brains release neurotransmitters called endorphins. Endorphins stop pain signals from traveling towards the brain. Endorphins also indirectly increase the release of the neurotransmitter dopamine, which, as we learned earlier, makes us feel rewarded and motivated. A big bonus is that exercise can also improve memory, thinking, and overall health. Does listening to your favorite song make you feel good? Your answer is probably yes. Music is very rewarding to your brain. Remember dopamine? So why not combine music and exercise by dancing to your favorite song to release some endorphins? And it can be even more fun together with your friends. Unfortunately, as we all know, we can't be happy all the time. Sometimes, for example, when you have a lot of homework to do, you feel stressed. Stress activates some parts of our brain that control the hormones in our body. Hormones are chemicals in our blood that have many different functions. The parts of the brain that can control hormones, including oxytocin, as we discussed earlier, are called the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. The hypothalamus and pituitary gland affect our body's hormone systems through the adrenal glands. The adrenal gland makes the stress hormone cortisol. Cortisol puts us in a fight or flight mode. Have you ever noticed that your heart is beating faster when you're stressed? That's because of cortisol. Feeling stressed from time to time is perfectly normal. However, feeling stressed all the time can make us fall ill more often and can make it harder to think clearly. There are other times when we feel sad or afraid. Recently, scientists have found that when we are sad, there may be more communication between the amygdala, which is a part of the brain important for emotions, and the hippocampus, which is important for memories. This can make us remember negative memories over and over. The amygdala is also important for fear, not just for us, but for many other animals. Fear is a very important emotion for survival because it lets us know when we are in danger. The prefrontal cortex is important for fear too. In a situation that makes us afraid, which could be anything from coming face to face with a bear or having to speak in front of a room full of people, the prefrontal cortex can help us plan what to do by bringing together information from our past experiences and memories. Sometimes, when things don't work out or when we don't agree with someone, we can feel angry. Just like fear, anger can be important for survival. Anger too involves the amygdala, which is important for emotions, the hippocampus, which is important for memory, and the hypothalamus, which controls our body's hormones. Fortunately, our prefrontal cortex usually stops us from fighting our friends over small things that make us angry. What's another emotion that we all feel sometimes? How about surprise? Surprise is when something unexpected happens. Again, what we expect is important for survival. You expect the sun to rise in the morning. You expect a book to fall if you let go of it. What we expect helps us make sense of the world, make use of our resources, and keep away from danger. Our brains are on alert and our attention increases if something unexpected happens, so that we won't get surprised next time. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter that is very important for attention. Paying more attention helps improve our memories of the surprising event, so that we remember everything about it. This is why we learn best by making mistakes. It is amazing how our brains process millions of signals to make the emotions we feel. How our brain responds to a situation depends on many factors, including our genes, our experiences, and even how much sleep we get. This is why, in any situation, two people don't usually react the exact same way. Mood changes from time to time, and that's normal. But sometimes, mood swings can become a sign that something is wrong, so it is important to keep track of how you're feeling. There are lots of creative ways to track your mood over time, such as keeping a journal or using a calendar in which every day gets a particular color for each emotion, and many more. If you're struggling with putting your feelings into words, you can even try Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions or the Geneva Emotion Wheel. And if you notice that your emotions are too much for you to handle alone, talk to someone. Sometimes, just sharing your thoughts and feelings can help you feel a lot better.